So, welcome to the third part on Anti-Benoni, Anti-Benko Gambit line. So today I would like just to carry on more advanced level game. So we will study the games of Judith Polgar and Emil Sutovsky and Ilya Smirin, who are playing very successfully the Anti-Benoni, Anti-Benko Gambit line. After d4, knight f6, c4, c5, knight f3, c takes d4, knight takes d4, and here e5, knight b5, d5, c takes d5, bishop c5. First of all, I would like just to start from the very interesting game which was played between Garry Kasparov and Emil Sutovsky, where the most principal move d5, d6 was played. So Garry Kasparov surprised a bit Sutovsky here in this game, so by playing immediate d6 move, which according to theory considered not as the best one. So here theory says that possible to play knight e4. As we know, the idea that knight c7 will be met by queen takes c7, when after e3 and knight takes d6, position more or less equal. Maybe white could just try playing here for some advantage after just continue coming with the pieces after knight c3. However, black already won the pawn back. Indeed, Sutovsky were quite surprised by this choice of Garry Kasparov and decided to play very interesting line, short castling, and Garry Kasparov immediately played knight c7, exactly against all the rules we already studied in the Gambit guide lectures. So what's the point here? White, instead of continue developing his pieces, trying to reach the material advantage. So white is trying to win the rook on a8. So the long time ago, this position already was just seriously considered, and there is nothing special for white after knight e4, e3, bishop b4 check, knight d2, queen takes d6, knight takes a8 and rook d8, where white more or less forced to play something like bishop e2, but then capture on d2, force white to recapture, bishop takes d2, king f1, knight c6, and more or less the main problem now for white is the knight, which is stuck on a8, and the king, which loses the castling rights. So after queen c2 and queen b8, black won this knight back, and his position is clearly better. So doesn't help much rook d1, because after bishop a5, rook takes d8 and bishop takes d8, still we see that knight on a8 entrapped, and black as a result has two minor pieces for a rook. Definitely black's position is better. So let's back again to the opening part. Capture on d4, e5, knight b5, d5, c takes d5, bishop c5, d6, quite big surprise, short castling, and knight c7. So Sutovsky was just quite surprised, because his opponent, Garry Kasparov, one of the strongest Indian grandmasters, a member of the Olympic team of India already for a few years, just played all these moves so fast that Sutovsky was just quite worried about his opponent's preparation, and after